One of the biggest lies in video games that's ever been told. Now, I'm not talking about microtransactions and loot boxes and live service games and buying a collector's edition and getting a steelbook case that doesn't have a physical disc on the inside. No, we're not talking about that. Or the Nintendo Switch 2 digital physical cards that you download your game. We're not talking about those lies. What we're talking about is the misconception or the narrative that Death Stranding is just a walking simulator. This is all you hear. Anytime you see someone talking about Death Stranding, you go into the comments, all you see is walking simulator, FedEx simulator, UPS simulator, bro playing a game delivering boxes. I've read it all, saw it all in the comments over those last few years. But here recently, after 72 hours, I spit everywhere, I just finally completed Death Stranding, and it's officially one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. Now, the first few hours was definitely slow. I was under the perception that it definitely was a walking simulator, which is why I put the game down in 2022, and it took almost 3 years for me to get back to it. After seeing all the amazing shit that Kojima put in those Death Stranding 2 trailers, you had to go, okay, I gotta see what this is all about. And of course I went back, and by the time I made it out of episode 3, which is what everyone told me, I quickly found out that this is not just a walking sim. And look at this down below. Does this look like something that's just a walking simulator to you? This looks unbelievable. And I played this on the PS5 Pro. For a game that's already fidelity and graphically superior than most things on the market right now, this just took it over the top. And what I experienced in Death Stranding from open to close was one of the strongest, most confusing, of course. By the time I finished Death Stranding, I felt euphoric. Days that I was playing this game and I was walking on a mountain and that low road music was hitting, and even though I felt alone, I would see someone's motorcycle, I would see someone's ladder, I would see someone's anchor that they left there, and I would drop a like on it. I would press in the D-pad and Sam would go, hey, and someone screams back, hey, hey. Lets me know you're not alone. Someone is there for you. And I can go into a deeper metaphorical mental thing about not being alone and depression, which definitely a lot of people said it helped deal with their depression during the lockdown playing this game. I can totally see it because I've had my episodes and I'm here lately and then. So playing this and being able to connect with other gamers, even though it's not a multiplayer live service slot game, it's something that's so special. And as a father, by the end of this thing, I was definitely in tears, and such an emotional roller coaster. It's such an inspired, creative story that this is a game that most casuals, I can't even call you casual, the average gamer is not gonna have enough time to just really sit there and see it through just based off what you see on the front, which is Norman Reedus, Dara Dixon, walking around with a big ass backpack and a hat and some glasses on or something. And you're like, why is this interesting? But I promise you, if you take the time, you're in for one of the greatest gaming experiences that you may ever experience.